Discipline is not about losing freedom. It is about building the foundation that allows true freedom to exist in your life. Without structure, your time is stolen by distractions, indecision, and wasted energy, leaving you feeling stuck and unproductive. A strong routine shifts control back into your hands, giving you clarity and direction every single day. When discipline guides your actions, you create momentum that leads to consistent progress and long-term achievement. Real freedom is not found in doing whatever you want. Power to design a life with purpose. Routine is the secret weapon of high achievers because it eliminates guesswork and replaces it with consistency. Every morning habit, every small action repeated daily compounds over time into massive success. Instead of wondering what to do next, your routine automates success and frees your mind to focus on growth. The energy wasted in making trivial decisions is redirected toward building meaningful results. Discipline embedded in routine becomes effortless, like muscle memory, pulling you toward progress without resistance. Discipline builds self-control, and self-control builds confidence because you prove to yourself that you can keep promises. Every time you follow through on your routine, you strengthen trust in your own word. That inner trust becomes unshakable, fueling resilience and determination when challenges appear. Over time, this creates a mental toughness that makes failure temporary and obstacles manageable. Discipline builds not only results, but also character, shaping you into the kind of person capable of sustaining success. Freedom is not the absence of rules, but the mastery of them, where you design your own system that serves your goals. Discipline gives you power over your habits, thoughts, and time, creating space for creativity, rest, and exploration. People often confuse freedom with chaos, but real freedom comes from control and direction. Without discipline, life is random. With it, life becomes intentional. Discipline grants you the ability to say yes to what matters most and no to distractions that waste your potential. Every successful story is written in discipline. Athletes train daily, entrepreneurs follow strict schedules, and artists dedicate hours to their craft. Their success is not magic, but the result of consistent routines built over years. By embracing discipline, you align yourself with the same principle that shapes champions and leaders. The more structured your daily actions, the more opportunities you create for breakthrough moments. Success is simply the natural outcome of disciplined persistence applied over time. Discipline also unlocks energy because it removes decision fatigue and mental chaos. When your routine is set, your brain no longer wastes energy deciding small things like when to wake up, eat, or work. That saved energy fuels creativity, focus, and determination for the bigger challenges. A disciplined routine is not draining, it is energizing because it removes uncertainty and builds momentum. Energy multiplies when you eliminate wasted effort and replace it with purposeful action. A routine creates momentum, and momentum makes discipline easier with each passing day. The hardest part is always starting, but once your habits are established, they begin to carry you forward naturally. Small daily actions compound into massive results over time, transforming your life without sudden effort. Momentum makes discipline feel less like discipline and more like flow. When you reach that state, discipline becomes second nature, and progress becomes automatic. Discipline is not about perfection, but about consistency. Missing one day does not destroy your progress. What matters is getting back on track immediately. A flexible yet structured routine allows room for mistakes while maintaining forward motion. By focusing on progress, not perfection, you avoid discouragement and build long-term resilience. Consistency beats intensity, because steady effort sustained over time always outperforms bursts of short-lived energy. True discipline creates freedom in unexpected ways. By mastering your finances through consistent budgeting, you gain freedom from debt and stress. By mastering your health with disciplined routines, you gain freedom from illness and fatigue. By mastering your time, you gain freedom to pursue passions and opportunities. Every area of life improves when discipline is applied, because it builds systems that support growth and remove chaos. Discipline unlocks doors that inconsistency keeps locked. Routines also sharpen focus, protecting your attention from distractions that sabotage progress. When you know what matters most each day, you can channel energy into the highest priorities. Social media, procrastination, and negative influences lose their grip when discipline directs your focus. A sharp routine acts as a shield, keeping distractions out and progress in. With focus, your productivity doubles, your clarity strengthens, and your confidence grows. Discipline teaches patience, a quality essential for long-term achievement. Most people quit because they crave instant results, but disciplined individuals understand that greatness takes time. Each day of consistent effort compounds silently until breakthroughs appear unexpectedly. Patience, combined with discipline, ensures you do not abandon progress before success arrives. With patience, you stop chasing shortcuts and instead trust the process. The reward always comes to those who wait and work. A disciplined lifestyle creates identity shifts, turning you into the kind of person who doesn't just chase goals, but lives them. When you follow your routine daily, your self-image changes from someone who tries to someone who achieves. Identity is powerful, and discipline forges it through repeated actions. You no longer depend on motivation. You depend on who you have become. This identity shift is permanent, grounding you in discipline and resilience. Discipline and freedom are deeply connected because one fuels the other. Without discipline, freedom becomes chaos and distraction. With discipline, freedom becomes power and purpose. When your routine handles the essentials, you gain time and space for creativity, relationships, and joy. Freedom without discipline leads to regret. Freedom through discipline leads to fulfillment. This is the paradox that only disciplined people understand and enjoy. Your routine is your secret weapon because it builds invisible progress every day. People may not see the hours you dedicate to training, studying, or working, but the results eventually speak louder than words. Routines create unseen growth that compounds until it explodes into visible success. The invisible work of discipline is the true foundation of greatness. If you trust the process, the world will eventually see the results. Discipline also builds reliability, both for yourself and for others. When you keep promises to yourself, you develop trust in your abilities. When you keep promises to others, you earn respect, credibility, and influence. Reliability is a product of consistency, and consistency is built through disciplined routines. People trust those who show up, deliver, and persist. Discipline not only transforms your life, but also impacts everyone around you. Without discipline, dreams remain wishes, but with it, dreams turn into goals, and goals turn into achievements. Many people have ambition, but only the disciplined translate ambition into reality. The difference between wishing and winning is structured, consistent action. Each disciplined step moves you closer to the life you imagine. Discipline is the bridge between what you want and what you achieve. Discipline gives you mastery over time, the most valuable resource you have. Time wasted cannot be recovered, but disciplined routines ensure it is used wisely. When you own your schedule, you own your life. Each day becomes intentional, focused, and productive rather than random and wasted. Time mastery creates opportunities that undisciplined people miss. Discipline ensures every hour counts toward building your best future. Discipline creates inner peace because it reduces chaos, stress, and uncertainty. When your life has structure, you no longer live in constant reaction to problems. Instead, you live proactively, preventing many issues before they even arise. This sense of control calms the mind and stabilizes emotions. Inner peace is not found in laziness, but in the confidence that you are moving forward with purpose every day. Routines built with discipline are not prison walls. They are stepping stones to freedom. Each habit practiced consistently takes you closer to independence, achievement, and fulfillment. The life you want is not built in a single leap, but in daily, disciplined steps. Every great transformation begins with simple routines followed faithfully over time. Discipline is not a burden. It is your greatest ally in building freedom. Ultimately, discipline is love for your future, love for your potential, and love for the life you are creating. It is the daily decision to prioritize long-term happiness over short-term pleasure. It is the sacrifice of comfort for the reward of growth. When you embrace discipline, you embrace freedom, power, and fulfillment. Discipline is not the enemy of freedom, is the key to unlocking it forever.